Welcome everyone to a review of the Makita DMR 115 Jobsite Radio. I've had this radio for a few years now and I wanted to just do a review of the radio so that you can see some of the features and what I think of this radio now that I've broken it in a fair bit and it's had a bit of different uses at different times. Also the things to talk about, the things that I really dislike about the radio, as well as the things which are good to help you make a decision to see if you want to buy it. Now, just a few specs on the Makita DMR 115 is that it comes with a 5-year warranty. It has FM radio, no AM radio. It has Bluetooth connection, auxiliary in, USB charging, as well as it does not have USB audio, excuse me. And it has a whole lot of features regarding the different sound modes that you can use on this unit. The handle, as you see at the top here, is actually the aerial as well. So that's for the FM radio. Okay, let's run through pairing the device. So we'll turn on the Makita stereo. We're on Bluetooth pairing here. All that you need to do well, it'll actually automatically try and pair with something. So if you just go into your phone, having a search for devices, and then we'll come up with the DMR 115. In, pair, okay. And now we are connected. So I wanted to run a comparison between this and the UE Boom 3. Just to give you a sound comparison, although the recording device that I have is not that fantastic, so you won't get the best comparison for this, but it'll still give you some idea of what you're going to be able to expect from this device. Even with my very basic recording setup, you can hear that the Makita radio does just as good a job in terms of sound quality, which is a fantastic testament to the Makita team. The only things that I would have to say that I do not like about this stereo are that it has a charging adapter, which is great. Plugs in, can charge your battery at the same time. So you have this area in here where you can put in your battery, you can use both the 12 and 18 volt batteries on this. The problem is that when you've got a battery in, you can no longer close the back of your radio with the charger in it, as well as the battery, which means that most likely this is just going to get lost. This is going to go inside a bag or inside a work ute or something, and it's just going to get lost somewhere. It's with such a large radio, you really didn't have to do that. And speaking of large radios, this is 5.4 kilos, so it is a very heavy duty radio, which is part of its purpose. It's something that's supposed to be hit and bashed and smashed and all of those sorts of things, which makes sense. The one thing that I think that Makita completely dropped the ball on, which is just, can't believe how silly this is, but if you turn on your radio and you have it on Bluetooth pair, that's fine. You've paired up your radio and say that you are no longer wanting to use it. So, or you've gone on a call or you got something else happening or whatever it might be, you turn off your Bluetooth and it'll do this flash till the battery goes flat. It has no auto off feature. There's no way to make it, say, after 10 minutes, which every other Bluetooth speaker worth its salt does. It doesn't turn off. It'll suck dry a 6 amp hour battery overnight or over a day, and sure, you can see it because at the moment I'm filming it at low light, it's at night, during the day you cannot see it flashing and flashing and flashing, and so you will not know that your radio is just chewing up a battery or go to use it and you won't be able to. So that's probably the one thing where I think that Makita just made a complete and utter stuff up. They probably could fix it with some sort of firmware update, which you can do, but that is probably the one thing which I do not like about this radio. But for the fact that you can hook in your phone to it and sit it on top and have your music playing or whatever it might be, it is a great job site radio. If you're only looking for something that just is streaming off your phone and you don't need the other things like charging, and you don't want to be able to use your radio or without using a radio through your phone, I would stick to something like the UE Boom. They're currently $229. These are all in Australian dollars, but you can get them for $149 at the moment. But otherwise, if you're looking for a job site radio, something heavier duty or something to go camping with, you've already got the Makita gear, then this, you can't really go wrong with it. It's actually fantastic with this one little issue. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please like and comment and subscribe, and who knows, I might do some more of these.